world is coming to Vail and Beaver Creek for the 2015 Alpine World Ski Championships this February, and you're invited. Hi, I'm Chad Fleischer, and I'd like to welcome you to Countdown to 2015. For the next half hour, I'll be your guide for a behind-the-scenes look at the planning and preparations that have gone into these World Championships, along with some insight as to what the 2 weeks of the event will be like. To the international skiing community, the biennial World Championships represent the sport's premier event, the Alpine Olympics, if you will. Perhaps the easiest way to describe the event would be to take all of the alpine skiing athletes and competitions from the Sochi Olympics and put them in Vail and Beaver Creek. Approximately 700 athletes from 70 nations are expected to descend on the Vail Valley for the 2015 championships, while 750 million people worldwide will watch their exploits over the course of the 2 weeks of competition. An estimated 1,800 media and broadcasters will be on site, while some 2,200 volunteers will help welcome the world to their home.
In 1983, we got a call from the USSA asking us if we'd wanted to pick up the spot that was vacated by Aspen. They had been the candidate. They decided, I guess, last minute to drop out, and we were asked if we wanted to do it. So we basically put together kind of a ragtag team of locals and put together a presentation, went to Sydney, and learned very quickly that, and were somewhat humbled that very few people knew about Vail. So we spent a lot of time during that Congress educating people about our resort. We ended up actually coming in second place to Crans-Montana, Switzerland. We lost, but we learned a lot. So then we decided to go for the '89 championships, and we won in the first ballot. It was an interesting process, but one that really educated us as a team and certainly educated the community on what this really meant.
After 1989, when you went anywhere and you said, I'm from Vail, people knew what that meant. And that was exciting that the championships are the thing that did that. And in 1999, it really solidified our position. We pretty much built Birds of Prey for that. Now Birds of Prey is infamous in how great it is as a men's speed World Cup and the fact that it allows us to host World Cup every winter. We got our first email address just 2 years before those World Championships. We were the first website to be created in the Vail Valley, was the '99 World Championships. So you look at how far that has come, and cell phones, and it is a lifetime of difference, and those things help us track time, I guess.
When we first had the championships and we had the opening ceremonies, there was a tremendous amount of pride. We welcomed the world with open arms, and I think because of the way we responded as a community in '89 is why we're able to get the '99 and now the 2015 championships.
The elected organizer is Vail Beaver Creek.
The 2015 World Championships will mark the third time that Vail and Beaver Creek have played host to this prestigious international event, joining the 1989 and 1999 championships. Add in the 1950 championships in Aspen, and all 4 U.S. Alpine World Championships have been held in Colorado. Vail and Beaver Creek will host the World Alpine Championships for the third time in 25 years. These courses have gained a reputation as some of the best venues on the Alpine circuit to race, and Birds of Prey and Raptor are once again primed to challenge the elite competitors in alpine ski racing. Trust me, I know. As a former U.S. ski team member and someone who raced here back in the '99 World Championships, I know the demands that Beaver Creek and Vail will put on these racers. If you let up for just 1 second, you'll find yourself off the course or in the nets.
I think Vail and Beaver Creek are really special to the athletes because they are world, renowned resorts. I mean, everybody knows Vail and Beaver Creek, but when you come here, there's kind of like a family feel to it.
If you're Austrian, Swedish, Norwegian, German, you feel at home in a way. So it's not, although you're in another country and all that stuff, you feel still at home.
It's going to be one of those World Championships. It's going to be legendary. It was at '99 when I was here, and it's going to be at 2015 too. I mean, the course is going to be great. It's going to be tough for everyone. So that's going to be exciting races, and I think everybody understands that. So that's why they're going to head up.
The 2015 World Championships in Vail, I think, will just be such a great event to see it live, to feel it live. It's just, there's nothing like it. It kind of crosses the boundaries of nationalities and politics and whatever. You have all of these people working for one goal, and then we get to be here and just enjoy it. We get the easy job, but it's so fun.
I think everyone in Colorado is excited to host the World Championships, and it's becoming a tradition. 89, 99, 2015, and it's just a great event to have in Vail, and I think we're all behind it and really excited to see that.
Coming up after the break, a world-class ski racing event needs world-class courses. The men and women will share their thoughts on why the Birds of Prey and Raptor courses are so good. Plus, the USA will come in with one of the most accomplished teams ever fielded for a world championship. Who are they? Stay tuned. You're watching Countdown to 2015.
Hi, I'm Steven Nyman with the US Ski Team. Hope to see you at 2015 World Championships in Vail Beaver Creek.
Welcome back to Countdown to 2015. I'm Chad Fleischer, and thanks for staying with us. Both the Birds of Prey and Raptor are courses that have been thoughtfully designed to showcase Beaver Creek's incredible natural terrain and challenge the best skiers in the world. Designed by Switzerland's Olympic downhill gold medalist Bernard Russi, the Birds of Prey course at Beaver Creek is considered one of the most difficult downhill courses on the World Cup circuit. First run in 1997, this course has quickly become one of the athletes' most feared and favorite places to compete. With 4 major jumps, steep pitches, and technical turns, racers must be dialed into this run from the moment they break out of the start house.
Birds of Prey has always been well respected on the World Cup. It's intimidating and it's well rounded. It has everything. It has massive airs, it has big turns, it's super fast, it has the glidey flat sections. It's a legit downhill.
It's got a nice mellow start to think about what horrifying things are about to come. And then you break over the brink and it's super steep, lots of terrain, a lot of forces trying to pull you down that you have to resist. And then the bottom, probably 45 seconds, is my favorite section on any course.
It's a really challenging hill to win because everyone feels great there. So it's not about feeling great, it's about getting every ounce of speed out of the hill, and it's almost distracting because it's so smooth and so nice that everyone gets caught up in just how awesome they feel, and they forget that they have to try to win.
That's my favorite course that we ski. The preparation is better than anywhere else. The snow is the most fair. It's the race every year where you have the opportunity to start 60th and you can, potentially still win the race.
It's an intimidating downhill, but at the same time, it's safe and it's fair from the first racer to the last racer.
Now, we can't forget about the ladies, who will be racing right next door to the men on one of the newest courses on the World Cup circuit, Raptor. First run last winter and featuring similar terrain to the Birds of Prey, this new downhill course on Beaver Creek Mountain will most certainly test the best female ski racers on the Alpine circuit. Both courses share a common finish at the Red Tail Stadium.
It's exciting, it's not often that we get a new downhill course on the World Cup circuit, and obviously, looking forward to the 2015 World Championships. It's going to be fun to have a new and challenging course.
It's a really tough hill, probably one of the toughest the women ski, and when you get in the starting gate, you really have to have the mindset that you're going to attack till the very finish. You have to be really strong, focused, mentally prepared for the ice and the terrain and the pitch and everything, but it's good because it tests everybody's ability to rise to that challenge.
The Raptor has every element you need in a downhill course. There's flats, there's rolls, there's jumps. It's a ton of fun. We're all going to be really challenged and fighting to win.
Well, it was I think the most amazing downhill I ever skied. There is pretty much everything in it. There's a very flat part at the start, and then it's really steep, and you have to make good turns. You have to be really courageous on this hill.
I think there's some things that I can take from my win in Beaver Creek on the Birds of Prey course over to the Raptor. I think mostly it's just the feeling of being at home and being comfortable with my surroundings. Obviously the course is much different, and the hill really isn't comparable, but the finish is the same, the routine is the same. That feels familiar, and when you feel comfortable in your surroundings, it definitely makes you more confident. So I'm definitely taking that into these World Cup races and obviously onto the World Championships as well.
Stay with us here on Countdown to 2015. After the break, we'll help you get to know the men and women competing for the U.S. ski team.
Hey, I'm Lindsey Vaughn with the U.S. ski team. I hope to see you all in Beaver Creek and Vail for the 2015 World Championships.
Welcome back to Countdown to 2015. I'm Chad Fleischer, and thanks for staying with us. There could be a lot to cheer for as this year's U.S. ski team gets set to field one of its best World Championships teams in its history. Hometown girls Lindsey Vaughn and Michaela Schifrin, along with teammates Julia Mancuso, Ted Ligety, Andrew Weibrecht, and Bodie Miller, will be the front runners for the U.S. ski team, while Steve Nyman and Nolan Casper have also posted good results in Beaver Creek. Together, this elite group has accounted for 5 Olympic and 5 World Championship medals over the past 2 seasons, 6 of them gold. At last winter's Birds of Prey, Ted Ligety and Bodie Miller finished first and second respectively in the giant slalom, marking Ted's 4th consecutive GS win in Beaver Creek. 1 week earlier, Michaela Schifrin recorded her first ever giant slalom podium appearance, 9/100ths of a second from the win. The U.S. team has claimed a total of 9 World Cup wins on the Birds of Prey since 2004. This team is poised to contend for medals in all disciplines during the 2015 championships. The international alpine community will not go quietly, however, sending a large stable of racers to challenge the Americans. The popular Norwegian, Axel Lund Svindal, will look to use the momentum from his 2013 Birds of Prey downhill win to challenge for the top spot in 2015. Austrian Hannes Reichelt, French racer Alexis Pinturault, Norwegian Kjetil Jansrud, Austrian Marcel Hirscher, and Germany's Felix Norreiter will headline a strong men's field. Over on the ladies' side, Swiss racer Laura Gut will look to continue her winning ways from 2013 on Raptor and fight her way to the top of the podium in 2015, while Austrian Anna Fenninger, Slovenia's Tina Maze, Liechtenstein's Tina Weirater, and Sweden's Jessica Lindahl Vickerby will provide a formidable challenge in the women's competition. With the best men and women in the world racing on the best courses in the world, the American athletes will certainly feel right at home here in Beaver Creek, creating a definite home field advantage.
Having a home crowd at Vail Beaver Creek will be a huge advantage for our success as a team. Not only are they there to support us, they want us to win, and we're in it together and we're a team.
It's kind of the dream, I think, to be able to do a championship event in the U.S., just because people are so excited about it. You know, we always have a lot of success racing at home.
We're the away team basically the entire year, but I feel like it's going to be really cool to have people cheering for you more than any other nation, and just have that comfort level that knowing that you're at home.
There's just nothing like racing at home, to be in the atmosphere where everybody's cheering for you. I love it, and I'm super excited that World Champs are coming back.
Beaver Creek is our home hill, and to have that home field advantage is going to be amazing. Judging off the yearly Birds of Prey crowds, I think the excitement is just going to be, above and beyond what we've seen. So it's always a great fan base in the Vail Valley, and we're looking forward to it.
To date, winning the gold medal in Vancouver Olympics was the highlight of my career. But now that I have that milestone, I think the next best thing would definitely be winning a World Championship gold medal, or any medal for that matter, at home. I've always hoped that Vail would get the World Championships once more while I'm still competing. So I feel really lucky that I'm able to have that opportunity, and hopefully I can come through and ski fast.
It's going to be the biggest event in my career. I think having my family there, having so many friends and the excitement that they bring, it's going to be big time.
Not only will there be races in Beaver Creek, but Vail Mountain will host the nation's team event, a parallel giant slalom race, along with qualification races for men's slalom and giant slalom. Vail will also be Party Central, serving as the home for the spectacular opening ceremonies and the nightly official medals presentations. As a special gift to fans, the majority of the stadiums in both Vail and Beaver Creek will be available free of charge for all World Championships races. No tickets will be necessary, and admission will be on a first-come, first-served basis. You can access the stadiums via the free shuttles, on skis or snowboards, or on foot. The 2015 Alpine World Ski Championships will also feature a full slate of festival activities, including free and ticketed concerts, best-in-class culinary and beer tasting events, après ski activities, street fairs and entertainment, competitive events, and nightly light shows and fireworks displays, representing the best this country has to offer the world.
During the championships, it'll be more than just ski racing. So we're going to do everything in a very American style. So we're going to do tailgating. We're calling it Vailgating. So when you pull up and park, you're already in a party mode. We've got music, we've got food. You're going to have a great time right from the moment you park. And then we're going to continue that atmosphere all the way through. We'll have all kinds of parties. Those are invited guests and with VIPs and some celebrities, and certainly great ski racers from the past, all the legends. But we'll also be having celebrations that are good for everybody who comes to the championships. We're going to have a nightclub that will be springing up just for the championships. And then, of course, every night with the awards, we'll have music and then parties in the street. So there'll be something for everybody every night. We have some of the greatest chefs and the greatest food ever. And so we're thrilled that Wolfgang Puck has agreed to be our celebrity chef, and he's inviting all kinds of friends of his that you have all heard of. And they'll be cooking in all kinds of different places as well, and things that people can come to and pay for dinner, but have Wolfgang Puck be your chef, or Nobu, or some of these other great guys. So again, every night, great music, great food.
Music will be the thread that ties the World Championship celebration together through an experience dubbed Snow to Show. Snow to Show will roll out a wide variety of musical genres and locations, some of them where you might least expect. Maybe these musicians will appear at the stadium, while others may surprise you with a performance right next to you on a chairlift.
There'll be music everywhere, but the really big concerts that are free will be following after awards. But the Villar Center is going to have some spectacular concerts as well. So people really are going to have options of where they want to stay, what they want their stay here to be like. And we really want to program to that as well. So our goal is that no matter where you are, no matter where you're living or staying, you feel touched by the championships.
Stay tuned. When Countdown to 2015 returns, the world is on its way to Vail and Beaver Creek. We'll let you know why you need to be here so you don't miss out on this incredible international celebration.
Hey, I'm Michaela Schifrin, and I look forward to seeing you at the Vail Beaver Creek 2015 World Championships.
Welcome back to Countdown to 2015, and thanks for staying with us. The world is making its way to Vail and Beaver Creek for the World Championships in 2015. If you consider yourself a ski racing fan, you need to be here for this. Many of the alpine ski racers from the 2014 Sochi Olympics will be racing on Vail and Beaver Creek Mountain, and you'll be able to see them up close and personal. The 2 weeks of the 2015 World Championships are going to be the absolute best time to be in the Vail Valley this winter, whether you're a guest or a local.
A lot of ski areas and ski resorts want the World Championships because you get to tell the world we have great terrain, we have demanding stuff, where those who are the very best at their sport, this is where they get to prove it. To be awarded these championships for a third time, that says this is a community that comes together, that knows how to go big for big things.
It's pretty unique, you know. There's only a couple other sites that have done that. There's only been one other one in the United States, and that was Aspen in 1950. So for us to host three I think says a lot about who we are as a community and a resort. We hear it all over the world. They love coming to this valley. And because they know when they come here, they'll be treated as if they're a local.
You would not want to miss this for a couple of reasons. The U.S. ski team, they're good. We're going to have medals. Who doesn't want to be standing in the awards plaza celebrating a gold medal in the U.S.? That's amazing. But people who don't know anything about ski racing, you know these names. You know the name Bodie Miller. You know Ted Ligety. You know Lindsey Vonn. You know Michaela Schifrin.
You know, these are all big names, and many of them now are becoming more household than they were even 10 years ago. And so I think that having them at the top of their game, having them as serious competitors for medals, I think that really helps bring a lot of people to the valley to come see this. And if not, to turn it on television and watch it.
We feel like we have the ski racing piece of it down, which we really spent so much of our effort on in '99. Now it's about celebrating everything in the community. Great cooking and great concerts and just the great life that surrounds our skiing here. We'll be able to really celebrate those and put those in the forefront for 2015.
Don't miss this unique opportunity to get caught up in the excitement of the world's best ski racing action and the sport's premier event. And with the whole world looking on, the championships represent the perfect vehicle to showcase everything that makes our community so special. I'm Chad Fleischer, and thanks for watching Countdown to 2015. We hope you'll come out and cheer on the U.S. ski team and these other top-notch athletes from around the world. So mark your calendars for February 2nd to the 15th. The world is coming to Vail and Beaver Creek for the 2015 FIS Alpine World Skiing Championships.